Eestis on napilt rohkem kui kuu aega olnud ametis USA suursaadik Michael Polt. Intervjuus Välisilmale kinnitas suursaadik, et kui eelmine aasta oli Ühendriikide administratsiooni jaoks rahvusvaheliste suhete päästmise ning majanduslikult ränkadest tagajärgedest vältimise aeg, siis nüüd tuleb suhetes teiste riikidega lihtsalt tõestada oma lubaduste pidavust.
So we have made diplomacy, development and defense sort of a tri-legged part of a stool of American global engagement that we want to pursue. Now that was 209 when we said this is what we're going to do, this is what we want to do. We engaged actively in the UN, we rejoined the Human Rights Council, we made decisions on Afghanistan, we made progress in Iraq, we did all kinds of things globally to show that our engagement was meaningful and not just words. 2010 will be the year of consolidation, doing and producing now along the lines of those promises that we have made.
Paari päeva pärast aasta jagu ametis olnud Barack Obama proovis valimiskampaania lubatud uut moodi poliitikat, millele hüüdnimeks avatud käe poliitika. Uurisin, kas näiteks Iraani suunal ei ole tegemist ebaõnnestumisega ning tegelikkuses tuleb endiselt avaldada Teheranile survet sanktsioonide kaudu, mis ju oleks eelmise administratsiooni poliitika jätkamine.
I don't think it'll be the same in the sense that the one very important point our new administration wanted to make was that the United States was not simply going to identify its adversaries and say, here you are the people that are against who do not work on our agenda, and therefore we will now go ahead and proceed and oppose you in every possible way that we can, or to stop you from reaching those goals which are inimical to American or global interests. What we have done is to say, we know that we don't agree, but we want to talk about it.
Uuest poliitikast ja otsingute rajast tuleb rääkida ka Afganistani puhul. Tuhandete sõdurite juurde saatmine, lahingute ägenemine, ohvrite rohkeim aasta selja taga. Ka Eesti peaks rohkem panustama, kuid otsesõnu Washington meilt midagi ei nõua.
We're not going to be telling Estonia how many you should bring. We're not going to go ahead and try and suggest to you as to what is the appropriate number of Estonian contributions or soldiers to contribute to the fight. What we are talking to Estonia about is what kinds of capabilities we're looking for, and asking Estonia, do you have capabilities in those areas which you would be willing or able to contribute? You are already doing a tremendous amount. You're already engaged in some of the most dangerous places in Afghanistan in combat roles. We're looking now in Afghanistan, you know, the kind of strategy that President Obama announced, both the increase in the troops, but also the surge of civilian capacity in Afghanistan to help build the Afghanistan government's capability to govern itself. And if there's a country that has a lot of experience in developing modern governance methods, Estonia is very much one of them. And I'm hoping that there will be some possibilities there for civilian contributions by the Estonian side as well. E-government, now you might say, e-government in Afghanistan, you must be kidding. Not really. If government happens sort of in smoky back rooms or in tents out in the field, it is very difficult for the people to see any transparency as to how they are being governed. I think Estonia has something to contribute in that regard in terms of how you run a very responsible modern democratic society. I think it would be fantastic if people from the responsible ministries, or for that matter, agricultural experts from Afghanistan to come to Estonia, or Estonian agricultural experts to go to Afghanistan to talk about sustainable agriculture, which is not poppy seed directed, but rather in areas which is legal agriculture that allows the country both to earn foreign currency earnings and at the same time to feed its people. You will be paying for it as an Estonian taxpayer. I'm paying for it as an American taxpayer. We're all going to have to be making those contributions. But at the same time, we will also use the synergies of the partnership as NATO allies to go ahead and support each other.
Läinud nädalal teatas ajakiri Economist, et NATOs on USA survel loobutud vastuseisust Balti kaitseplaani valmistamisele ning nüüd tehakse need Poola plaanile toetudes valmis. Lisaks jäetakse uks lahti võimalusele, et Rootsi ja Soome saaksid plaanis samuti osaleda. Michael Polt kinnitas, et NATO artikkel 5, mida peetakse alliansi liikmesriikide julgeoleku tagatiseks, on absoluutne ja sellest ei loobuta.
So therefore, is the security of Estonia guaranteed under the provisions of the NATO pact, the NATO treaty, which the United States is a founding member of? The answer is absolutely. Within that, do we have to have basic contingency plans to go ahead and deal with specific situations? Yes, our president has said so. We need to do that. I think other NATO members agree with that. As you know, there will be a number of meetings leading up to actually a ministerial meeting here of the NATO countries in Tallinn in April. And there will be some more specifics made clear at that particular point. The NATO planning group that is led by former Secretary of State Albright is doing its work and its consultations as we speak. And by the time we come to April, I think we'll be able to say a lot more in this regard. But whatever the plan is, whatever plans are developed, are all fall under the rubric of the categorical commitment of the defense of NATO territory and all of its partners.